Hello there. As you all know, CarX Street has been around for over 2 years now. The game has improved, but there's still a lot that could make it better. The developers have promised to make CarX Street playable on low-end devices, and I believe they're working toward it. Players constantly ask for improvements, though it's unclear if feedback is being fully addressed. If you're a regular viewer of my videos, you know how much I enjoy this game. That's why it's important for me to share both the positives and the negatives honestly. This video isn't about hate, it's constructive feedback. I'll be discussing some major issues that players face every day, which I think the developers should address. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment with your thoughts or any issues you've experienced. I'd love to hear from you. Let's get started. The biggest drawback with CarX Street is its lack of optimization. Even on a high-performance device, the game can lag frequently, especially in the mountain area, city area, and on the Sunset Speedway track. Players often tag CarX technology on social media, asking for better optimization, but updates seem to bring little improvement, and sometimes make performance even worse. Low FPS is another issue. I use the IQOO Z6 PRO with a Snapdragon 778G processor. While I can play games like COD Mobile or Genshin Impact or PUBG with stable 60-90 FPS, CarX Street struggles to maintain consistent frame rates, even dropping to 12 FPS in certain areas. For a racing game, smooth FPS is crucial for a thrilling experience, and I urge the developers to prioritize this. For the last 3 updates, there's been a glitch with the engine sound, especially during car or package delivery tasks. When you spam the accelerator button, the engine sound keeps cutting in and out, which gets annoying and spoils the experience. If anyone from the CarX Street team is watching, please consider fixing this to improve the gameplay. If you have noticed this problem, do comment on this video and share your thoughts about this. When you download the game for the first time, you can customize your control button layout. However, if you uninstall and reinstall the game, you have to reset everything from scratch. In most other games, control settings are saved, so no matter how many times you reinstall, your setup remains the same. Other games even allow players to share their control layouts, which would be a welcome feature in CarX Street. In most games, updating the app replaces previous update files, keeping the storage size stable. But with CarX Street, older update files aren't replaced, so the storage requirement keeps growing. The game initially takes up about 6 GB, but every update adds more. To prevent storage issues, I have to clear the game's data every time I update, which is inconvenient. I request devs to solve this problem as soon as possible. While Sunset City offers plenty of street races and clubs, CarX Street still feels like it's missing something to keep players engaged. Once you complete all the club races, the game can get repetitive, with little new content to explore. In fact, there haven't been any new clubs introduced in the past 6 months, aside from one on the Sunset Speedway track. The last major additions came with last year's Mountain Area expansion update, which had 3 new clubs. Street races use the same few tracks, which over time lack challenge and variety. It feels boring after playing the same racetracks again and again. Adding AI-generated tracks could make races more dynamic and exciting for players. It would give a more thrilling experience and new challenges as well. The new Halloween update was really good, but it was a temporary event. We also get a new Battle Pass every week, which is good, but due to the repetition of the same Battle Pass again and again, it doesn't work well. Why would players purchase the same parts and cars if they already have it? I request devs to implement a more creative approach for Battle Pass rewards and challenges. There are also major issues with multiplayer and in-game cheating. A quick search on YouTube shows plenty of CarX Street mods, which impact the game's integrity. Plus, multiplayer mode is limited, mostly offering simple races that don't seem to fully engage players. To make multiplayer more appealing, developers could add features like drifting tandems, rewards, or 4-player races similar to the Asphalt 9 experience. The online chat option would be great, just like the CarX Drift racing. That would make it easier for players to interact with each other. These changes would add depth and make CarX Street more exciting for both new and experienced players. If the developers focus on these issues, it would significantly enhance the gaming experience for everyone. If you enjoyed the video and agree with my thoughts, please drop a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. It really helps me stay motivated and create more content for you. That's all for today. See you in the next one.